What do you know about the old-timey celebrity with the wooden leg, bat, hat, and coffin bed? Allow me to introduce you to Sarah Bernhardt. Closing out the 19th century, our girl was like the richest actress that we had. She had an incredibly larger-than-life personality, as evident by the coffin bed and wooden leg. She pioneered the brand blueprint. And in much the way of Lady Gaga did, this girl manifested her own personal brand. This iconic woman did not have the most auspicious start. In August 31st, 1862, she ends up taking the title role of Racy's Epigony. I butchered that one, and it totally bombed, right? At the end, she gets at the curtain call. She asks her teacher for forgiveness, and he responds the cruelest way. He says, "I can forgive you. Eventually, you'll forgive yourself, but Racine and his grave never will." So our girl ends up having full-on diva moment. She ends up giving her poor performance, just totally the lead actress. So this girl spends the next several years really working on her skill, really up in her game. She would go on to play 70 roles in 125 plays. She did both men and women. The theater invites you to use your imagination. She did just that when she played 19-year-old Joan of Arc. She did it at the age of 45. Our girl really believed in herself because she ends up signing a 25-year-old lease. She does this at the age of 55, so she thinks she's going to be at this a minute. She changes the name of the theater to after her because of course you do. Now our girl was iconic because she did whatever the hell she wanted. Like in 1878, she gets in trouble for taking a hot air balloon over the Eiffel Tower, and she is sipping champagne as she does. In 1882, she ends up proposing to her lover because of course she does. He's 11 years younger than her, and she is just besotted. Our girl loved the pets because she just white lady like white lady did before white ladies did. Her collection included a boa constrictor, a lion, a parrot, a puma, 2 horses, a monkey named Darwin, and an alligator. The alligator's name was Ali Gaga, and he ended up getting a diet of milk and champagne that sent him to an early grave. When our girl did a tour in North America, that's where stuff hit the fan. You have clergy condemning her thing as irredeemably French. Unfortunately for him, he didn't understand the power of negative publicity and how any publicity is good publicity because this caused all of her shows to sell out. So she ended up having her agent send him a letter and $200. And in that letter, she states, "Your Grace, whenever I visit the city, I'm accustomed to spending $400 on advertising. As you have done half of the advertising for me, I send you $200 for your poor." Her 1889 biography goes on to record that when another clergyman called her an imp of darkness, she just came out of just great. But she clapped back with, "Why attack me so violently? Fellow actors ought not to be so hard on each other." And that is the incredibly succinct story of Sarah Bernhardt. If you want to hear more, we ended up doing a deep dive on her. Episode 18, The Queen of the Clapbacks.